Hello. This is Shane. Welcome to the Wasteland podcast. And today, my co-host, Tyler.
Hello.
He's not really. Tyler. He's not even really my co-host. You know, like he really. We just use his apartment. Like, I'm really the star of the show. You know, like.
I wish I could be Shane.
He does. He tells me that a lot, but here's our guest. Our first guest. You probably never heard of him. Jeremiah.
Hey.
That was pretty lame, Jeremiah, but we also have a very special guest today. Jeremiah too.
Hi, I'm Jeremiah too.
Why did you sound so horny?
You don't want to know.
I'm not allowed to drive.
This is the dumbest.
That was awesome. Oh my god.
The worst part is the last episode we were like, let's all get high, and then they probably think we are now.
Oh shit. That was one of our best ever intros, I think.
Yeah.
Jeez.
That was a 3 minute 3 fucking minute intro.
We should just keep introing the entire podcast.
What do you mean?
Just all take turns doing
So
our...
everyone's the host, like gets one turn as the host.
Okay. What topics you got, Shane?
What topics do you got?
I got California going orange. I got PS5.
What is California going orange?
Yeah, what's that?
You can see it?
Like the
sky.
Like the sky?
Yeah. Like
Oh,
everything looked orange no matter where you were, because like
Really?
I heard that like
the fires were like reflecting.
Oh,
I thought at first when you said that, I thought you meant that California was going majority Trump this election. I was
Yeah.
like, holy
No. I was
like,
shit!
what?
I would say
Like,
red, but no.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, California is super blue. Texas might be going Democrat too,
yeah.
Really.
but
What was the? Yeah, I think it's Texas is the first like gonna be a swing state this year.
yeah, Texas might be a swing state. But no, it had nothing to do with Trump. It has all to do with global warming, and I love like Biden will be like this. Oh, Biden, Obama, will be like this is why we gotta fight for global warming. I was like, you could have done that, you know, when you were president. You could have done that. You don't have to wait till now.
Right.
I saw that a bunch of Crip gang members are volunteering as firefighters
Yeah.
because the sky turned red.
Oh, that's so stupid.
Dang.
That's the dumbest joke.
No, but like they actually
Like for real.
yeah,
They're really
like
stupid.
like on God, like yeah.
Did the Bloods try to stop him?
They just-
No, the sky's on our side now. You had your time with the blue sky.
The Crips just go and shoot a bunch of firefighters because they're all wearing the red helmets.
Yeah. The Bloods like keep starting fires.
They're the ones burning the trees down and shit. It's all the Bloods. Please don't kill us, Bloods. We're big fans.
We're
Big fans of
Big
your work.
supporters of the blood.
I can do the blood sign.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone can do the blood sign, except for me.
No one in here but Shane can do it. So,
Oh, well, that's embarrassing.
so how about that?
The one
Yeah.
time
So
I went,
Wait.
well, the one time I went to New York, I looked at my sister and I said, "Okay, I'm only gonna do this once," and I did that. I was like, "Okay." It was so stupid.
Did you get any looks?
No.
He did, and then she goes, and then Shane goes, "Yeah, take that, Crips," and then she goes, "Ooh," and he goes, "There's one right behind me, isn't there?" And that's how Shane got mugged.
Yeah. Mugged in New York.
That was Shane's mugged in New York story.
I did see 2 homeless people fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was it. That was all I went to New York for.
There was no resolution.
No.
Why didn't you
They
break
just
up the
fought.
fight?
I wanted to watch.
He was placing bets on it, just like all the other people.
He's on a what do they call it? Like when you go to Southeast Asia to like sleep with little boys. He was doing
mission
that.
trip?
Yeah, but but with bum fights.
Oh, okay.
Mission trip. Oh my
Our
god.
mission is to sleep with little boys.
That's what they do.
What a trip!
I would have signed up a long time ago if I knew that.
Jeez.
Oh, I don't want to follow that joke. Does anyone know? Like, it's just the fires making the sky orange, right? Like,
It's got to be pollution somewhat
yeah.
too, or
Pollution.
something.
yeah, because it was just I didn't really look into why. I was just like, whoa, that's fucking weird looking.
It was
Right.
probably the smoke. Actually, would be the pollution.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be it.
yeah, it's fucking weird. And it wasn't just like in surrounding states too. You could see like
Really,
I mean, the smoke made it to St. Louis already.
really.
Like-
Oh wow.
A lot of the clouds we've been having, like it's been real cloudy the last few days.
Uh-huh.
yeah.
It's the smoke, like still
Huh.
coming down from the upper atmosphere. I think.
And it's all because of a gender reveal party.
Yeah, that's the big meme, right? I don't even get that one either.
I'm pretty sure it's because they started a fire.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw the fire, but it's like, what did they do? Like, I just know they started a fire.
They set off a firework
oh,
in the middle of nowhere.
Oh.
burned down a bunch of trees.
Okay.
Yeah, like the
In the
sparks like
one-
come
Yeah.
down or whatever, and they lit a bunch of like grass or whatever on
The
fire.
one state where they're like, don't fuck with fireworks.
So was it a boy
Especially
or
in a
girl?
field of dry glass.
Dry glass.
Was it a boy or a girl?
I think it was a boy.
That's good. I'm glad those trees burned down.
Yeah.
Team boys. I'm on team boys for life. Okay.
Boys.
Boys rule, girls drool. That's what I always say.
Boys go to what is it?
Boys go to
Um,
Mars to get
Mars.
candy bars.
Girls go to Jupiter to
Yes.
get even more
stupider.
fucking annoying.
Okay.
HIV.
To get more naggy, am I right, fellas?
Up top.
It's no September.
What does that mean?
It just means you can't simp. And now the thing about simp is that it's the most broad term ever invented.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, anything and everything is a simp.
Oh.
So,
I've had to stop
Very
sexually
hard.
harassing Tyler at work.
yeah. Well,
Well, not.
is sexual harassment a power play or is that a simp move? Like, is
Yeah.
that king shit? Like, what are we on here?
It depends on like if he comes up behind you and like grabs your ass, like that's a power move.
Okay.
But
is-
like if he like walks up in front of you and like puts his finger in his mouth, that's kind of a simp thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know anything you just said.
Can't say I disagree.
There's definitely more mystery with the finger and mouth thing. Like, you don't
let's
know where
dive
my
down into
finger's been.
Why would you even imply that?
That's just the implication.
That's not the implication.
It's a tease. You're like, this is what I can do with my tongue, not, oh, I'm licking my own asshole.
Well, you don't know it's been in there.
That's not the point.
It's about
See,
the
the real power.
If you see a girl licking her finger,
Mhm.
the first thing you think is, where was she putting her finger?
Like, probably. Like, because I'm assuming. So
James, that's not the point.
So like, most people don't lick their fingers after they, finger their own asshole, right? They do it like once they've eaten a delicious ice cream, and they're
So
like,
you're thinking about food.
yes.
I'm so what?
You don't. Okay, James is exempt from No Sip September because he can't simp. I don't think it's possible.
He's like, man, she must have had a heck of a candy bar earlier. Like,
She's like deep throating her whole hand, and he's like, "Damn, what did she have?"
I'll have what she's having.
Yeah. Oh, waiter. I can't believe that's the direction you took. No, I think. Let's see. So if you're like harassing a girl constantly and she's rejecting you, that's simping.
Okay.
But if you just kind of harass her and then she's like, I kind of like it though.
Mm-hmm.
That may still be simping, but
That's-
I'm not sure.
that's white knighting, is what they call that then, right?
No, white knighting is when you're like, I would never do that because she's a precious angel.
Okay.
Maybe
Like,
that's
go
simping too. I'm not sure.
Over the top.
I think
Yeah.
white knighting is simping, but simping isn't. Not all
Oh, they're
simping is
not.
white knighting.
White knighting is when you simp, but don't try to get some, but you still would get some if they
Yeah.
would allow it.
Okay.
But simping is like you're trying to get some, but you're actively getting rejected. It's like getting friend zoned, but then you just don't give up, I guess.
Oh.
Yeah, but then
Yeah. Simping and white knighting is like the same thing. Like you're putting her on a pedestal, and
yeah,
you're like, oh my god, she's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah. It is weird to like praise a girl who like doesn't really care about you.
yeah,
You're kind of just making yourself
Just-
look silly, like a silly Billy.
Silly Billy.
silly Billy,
But yeah,
silly,
simping ain't easy.
silly Tyler.
I don't even know what I'm doing at half the time because I don't know what it means.
You have to carefully, when you talk to a girl, you have to very carefully choose your words as to not appear as a simp.
Yes. You can't be too mean, but you can't be too simpish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because if you're mean, then you're negging and you're a simp.
Wrong.
There's no winning.
You have to be completely neutral.
Yes.
Just be
You can't compliment her,
a potted plant.
but you can't. Yeah, you just have to talk to her.
You have to notice her hair, but you can't say anything about it. Yeah.
Like, look at the hair, but don't stare at
Just
it.
give her like an up and down look and be like, hey.
I don't know.
Like, not even a hey, just
No.
like, hello.
Hello.
You just have to. You have
Hello,
to.
friend.
Yeah.
I feel no.
I
feelings
approve.
towards either way.
Then you're just putting yourself in the friend zone.
That's what you have to do sometimes.
It
Sometimes
makes
that's
no
what you gotta
sense.
do.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
To not simp. The only
So
only
weird.
way to handle women is to run away from them. Am I right, Phil?
Up top.
Yeah.
My throat
Yeah.
still hurts from like that intro.
Man.
All right.
Simping back in the 60s used to be just hitting your wife.
That was back when it was simple.
The simple times.
Simping means
Why can't we go back to the good old days?
it means sucker.
No, it
Wait,
means
is it an abbreviation?
Sucker.
Yeah.
It's like immortalizing.
mediocre pussy.
Yeah, sucker. It's like something I word, mediocre pussy.
But I thought that it was like a word like way
Oh.
before.
Oh, yeah,
Abbreviations
it's
Squirrels in my pants.
Oh yeah, dude.
It's also short.
That was on a
for-
Phineas and Ferb episode.
It's short for simpleton, obviously. But
Right.
It just means you're trying. It just means you're being a little bit of a try hard, and you're not succeeding.
Damn.
it's if you do a big power play,
Mm-hmm.
you do something kind of cringy, but it works. I mean, you might still be a simp, but at least you are a simp with a girlfriend.
Right.
But if you simp without, you don't get the girl, then you're just like a total loser.
Lame.
Simp is abbreviated for sucker who idolizes mediocre pussy.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
I always thought it meant squirrels in my pants, but
Yeah.
well.
Squirrels in my pussy.
Oh,
I love when girls have squirrels in their pussy.
She just... You see some girl licking a squirrel, she's like, you don't want to know what this has been.
Alright, let's talk about video games now.
Okay.
I don't want to talk about this anymore. Let's talk about PS5.
Yeah.
No. If you're not a simp if your girlfriend buys you a PS5.
Okay.
That was the big meme was you got to get your girlfriend to buy you one.
Yeah, that's so weird.
I still don't understand that meme.
I haven't even seen it.
It's just guys begging their girlfriends to buy them PS5s. And the girl goes, "If you want a PS5, you're gonna act right." And I'm like, "Okay, what the fuck is going on?
Alright, jeez.
What is this relationship?"
Yeah.
First of all, I will do whatever to get the PS5. So first of all, throwing that out there.
Oh.
But second of all, yeah, no, it's just a weird meme. But the PS5 price was revealed to be $500, same as the Xbox.
Or 400.
$400 for the no disc version.
Okay.
Now the Xbox is a no disc version that's $300, but the Xbox it's less powerful. Whereas the PS5 with no disc is the same power, but with no disc drive. That's it.
Okay.
So I am kind of tempted to get the no disc version.
It's not like there's gonna be anything disc exclusive.
No.
No, there wouldn't be.
It's got backwards compatibility with PS4. So if you have the PS4 games, you could slide them in there.
Oh, sick.
But also, I'm pretty sure they're going to be digital as well.
Will I be able to play Ghost of Tsushima day one?
I don't fucking know.
I really fucking hope so. I really want to
Probably.
play that game.
I
Is
would
that
assume they would do that because
The
it's a newer
one
game.
they're planning on releasing with the PS5?
No, it's already out.
Oh, okay.
It's the Samurai.
Samurai game.
Okay. Aren't they planning on releasing one with the PS5 though?
Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah.
Is that the only?
I don't know what games are launch titles. I don't know if we know that much yet.
Okay.
Sony's being a real bitch about telling us stuff.
We'll probably know closer to November because it comes out in November.
I want to know now.
You can buy it now. You can pre-order it now.
Oh.
But yeah.
Did you guys see that they made a second Oculus Quest?
No.
They literally just came out with Oculus Quest 2.
Huh.
It's supposed, like, from what I can tell, they literally are just like, you know how they made the Wii and then made the Wii U, and it was just like they added a couple features.
Yeah.
That's all they did.
Huh.
I mean, that's cool. I know they were working on like a new controller that was like supposed to be better, but
They've already got a new controller. It's supposed to be like actually, rather than pushing buttons, like it just reads your finger movements. It's supposed to be a lot more realistic, but
yeah.
I haven't heard anything about that.
no.
I need to look into it. That sounds cool.
Yeah. You still play your Oculus much, Shane?
Sometimes.
Play your Darth Vader game?
That one is so much fun.
It really is.
Did
No.
you ever get through the second one,
Me or Shane?
Shane?
I think Shane was like on the third one or something.
Yeah.
When we played it.
Okay, yeah, that one. I know that one's really good.
Yeah.
Like they have that drop where you're like standing on the spoilers, by the way, where you're standing on the floor and then the entire floor just drops when you're
Yeah.
fighting that dragon thing.
Yeah.
That was really sick. Like I almost threw up.
That was really sick. Like literally made me sick.
Right.
What's like the best VR game you've ever played? Gorn's still my favorite.
I've only gotten to play that once, but it was honestly amazing. It's just
I can't.
Gorn is a
I
liberating
really want to
experience.
play it.
It's so good.
You just grab nunchucks and then you go.
You just swing them wildly.
Yeah, and it's so much fun. and then you grab the guy's head and you pull it off his body.
You can rip
Blood goes
all the
everywhere.
body
Oh
parts
my God,
off.
it's so much fun.
Literally all of them.
Then you can take a decapitated guy and use his body as a shield.
Yeah,
Oh, it's so good.
it's amazing.
Then you can punch a guy and then grab him by the neck
Hmm
and then lift him in the air with your left hand and just start punching him with your right hand.
And then chop his face off.
The most violent video games, and they're so much fun. You can stab them in the heart and pull their hearts out. Oh, it's so much fun. I don't know how they made that game so violent and so good. That's all I ever wanted
Yeah,
in a video game.
they're making a Gorn port for the Oculus Quest.
Cool.
Oh, when is that? Did they say when they release?
No, it's just been confirmed.
Okay.
There's no
There was a new.
there's no like release date.
There was one like VR update during the PS5 thing.
hmm
They showed Beat Saber has multiplayer now.
No.
I thought it already did.
No, it didn't.
No? Okay.
It might have had something, but now it has like multiplayer.
Okay.
It probably had where you could like
Oh, you know what?
versus Ghost or whatever.
I'm thinking of party mode, where you can just, like, you don't actually play live with another person, you just, like, pass the
Yeah.
headset onto another person.
Now it'll actually show like other players like doing the same things off
Okay.
to the side, and then you're like playing the same song at the same time.
So now you can go online and pretend jack off with other people.
Sure. You can
And
already.
take
I'm
your
pretty sure you
giant
can already do that.
Beat Saber,
Just-
you know, just...
There's
go
plenty of
to town.
websites where you go check off with other people.
Okay. But, like, in virtual reality.
Yeah, probably VR chat. I'm sure people do it in VR chat.
Oh,
There's no way people
definitely.
aren't sexting
Yeah.
in VR chat. Just as Lenny and Carl from Simpsons. It's like, hey Carl, you jacking
Oh.
it?
Oh, hey, Lenny.
My dick's so hard, Lenny. And then someone as Barney walks in. Hi guys, I'm jacking it too. I'm drunk though. Yeah. I mean, the only time I played VR chat was I was Lenny and my friend was Carl, and we ran around yelling at people. That was the whole.
Yelling at people in VR is one of the funnest things you can do.
I would like to play VR chat. You don't need VR to play it, and it's a lot of fun.
To play VR chat?
Yeah, you can just play without it.
Okay.
But all you do is talk to people. So you just run around as a little 3D guy.
Yeah.
And what I do is I yell at people. So it's a lot of fun. Yelling at people online is one of my favorite things to do.
It's a lot of
If I'm
fun.
playing Halo or anything like that. Overwatch, I used to be a troll to people.
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
That's honestly, really fun.
Yeah. Online gaming is fun. Just to yell at people. That's why VR chat's the best, because it takes out the game part. I don't even want to play a game.
Yeah, it's literally just socializing from home.
Yeah.
It's great.
Let me dress as a Simpsons character and yell at people.
Let me dress as a cute anime girl and talk like Kermit the Frog.
Yeah. Hey guys, what's up? I want to be Dr. Girlfriend from Venture Bros. And then do the voice.
It's Dr. Mrs. the Monarch.
Oh my gosh. No, I'm gonna be the Dr. Girlfriend version where she looks like JFK's wife. She looks exactly like JFK's fucking wife.
I'm sure
Yeah.
they have that model too.
I'm gonna run around.
I mean, you could just
Hey,
run
guys.
around as Jackie Kennedy, because I bet they have Jackie Kennedy.
Probably.
With blood all over her dress.
Oh my god.
Then still do the Dr. Girlfriend was, hey guys.
You could probably be JFK with a hole in his head.
You guys see the JFK Clone High meme is a huge thing right now?
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
What's
actually.
up with out of nowhere? Clone High just became a huge meme overnight.
Really?
We just talked about that, too.
Yeah, I know. Well, I rewatched it this year,
Mm-hmm.
and everyone's doing the whole like they're using pictures of JFK and going "Ire."
Nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys.
You know what? I bet, I heard there's a reboot coming.
Really?
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
they've been talking about that for literally decades. Like so long they've been talking about doing a reboot or a movie or something. But now would be the time because I think everyone could be on board for it.
Yeah, it's been long enough that people would be like, "Oh yeah, I remember that."
And hopefully they don't have to, like, change Gandhi or anything.
No, leave Gandhi. The Indians can fuck off. Leave Gandhi the way he is.
if the French are allowed to show naked little girls in a movie, the Indians can stand to see.
We should talk about that too.
Honestly, we should talk about
Cuties?
that. But like,
Cuties.
Yeah, but let's talk about Clone High first.
Wait, what? Cuties has what?
Cuties,
There's nude girls.
there is
Yeah,
nudity.
you didn't hear
in-
about
in
this?
Cuties.
No.
Yeah, there's like an uproar happening right now over that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not just girls shaking their butts. It literally is a scene that shows boobs.
Why?
and like,
And not only that, but it's
there's like a
they're-
close-up panty shots.
Yeah, they're
and,
literally in their underwear in some of the scenes in twerking
What the
and stuff.
fuck?
Well, apparently the director said something like, "This was my intention all along. I wanted to bring attention to child exploitation in Hollywood." And it's like, so you exploited real children to make that happen? What's wrong with you? She's pulling a Tommy Wiseau. She knows everyone's mad at her, and so she's like, "I did it on purpose, haha."
Oh, she
It's
said
like-
it before too, like
Oh my God.
before the movie came out.
Well,
but it's still
the movie-
like she knew people would be mad. Is why
Oh,
she
yeah.
said it
Here's the
before.
thing.
Like,
If in a book, I have no problem with this. Even if people are jerking off thinking about what she's writing, I still have no problem with it because there's no visual, and like it's about like finding yourself sexually as a little girl, and so I understand that could be an important story, but there's a way to do it and a way to not do it, and I don't know how you could possibly ever do it with her book. You'd have to change the content dramatically, or you have to do where you don't show it on camera. You just zoom in on the girls' faces or something.
right?
You don't actually show it. But instead, it's shot through this perspective where you're supposed to be like, oh, yeah, I'm kind of getting into it. And it's like, no.
Yeah.
It's shot like they're adults, but they're not adults. They're little kids.
Was it originally a book or?
I think it was. I don't know.
Okay.
Tyler's like, yeah, I got the signed edition over on my shelf here. Like,
Yeah, I got the book over here. I'm gonna read it.
Wait, I thought it was is it like a fictional story or is it?
It's based off the author's real, or it's based off the director's real growing up or whatever.
Oh,
Her life growing up.
okay.
Yeah, that's so weird.
She
People
based
are
it off
like,
her childhood. Which is like, I'm sure that's an important story to be told, but I just think there's a right way to do it, and this is not it.
yeah.
So,
And then like
saying it, Chief,
Netflix keeps defending it too.
Are they?
Like, yeah.
because it's art, dude.
They sent out a tweet that said, "Our content is mostly pedophile free."
I thought that was a Photoshop.
I don't know.
I think so. This is the Young Turks. They're not my favorite, but they were like, only conservatives don't like cuties because it's QAnon spread a bunch of rumors. It's like there's literally like naked little girls in the fucking movie. What are you talking about? Again, I get what you're going for. You just did it horribly.
Right.
It's like I think 3 days ago, Sean had did a video on it too,
Yeah, I watched.
where she reviewed it, and like,
Yeah. She's like looking away from the camera, and then she looks back. She goes, "Oh, kid butt." And then she like looks back again. She's like, "Nope, still kid butt on screen." Yeah.
Yeah.
It's why I saw some of the scenes like censored, and was just like, I cannot believe what they're showing. Like, it's really fucked up. I don't even know how this is real. It's so bad. It's so blatantly softcore porn, like with little kids. It's not even like anime will sometimes have like little kids in their cartoons, and it's like, this is terrible. But it's also from another country, and they're weird,
Right.
and they're fighting it in that country actively.
Right.
So it's not like
and it's a
it's not like they even think it's normal.
cartoon.
Yeah, and it's not real
It's
life.
a cartoon.
No actual little kid is being exploited. And here we are doing it with real little kids. And we're calling it like this is like a progressive movement thing, and it doesn't make any sense. I don't want to see little girls twerking.
yeah.
No. The only people who want to see that are the same people who wear masks.
Oh yeah. Great segue. Only pedophiles wear masks. If you wear a mask, you're a pedophile. Or that's not what she said. She said pedophiles love to wear masks.
Yeah. She said, and another reason I don't wear masks is because pedophiles love masks.
Is that from that, like, what was that, like, Utah protest?
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a protest on the news. What's the thing about breathing?
Oh, some lady said, George Floyd said, I can't breathe, and he died, and now we're saying we can't breathe, but we're so forced to wear masks.
It's so dumb.
That's really bad.
It's so bad.
It's
so
insultingly stupid and offensive.
They're not the same at all.
You can breathe when you wear a mask. I
Like,
hope
they
everyone
took
knows that.
the least amount of logic.
It's actually pretty easy to breathe with a mask.
Yeah.
It's not even like,
It's uncomfortable.
oh, come on,
but
be a
it's not
man, like,
hard.
breathe with your mask on.
Yeah,
It's like, you know, like, 90-year-old women
Yeah.
who have respiratory problems can do this
It
okay.
does not
like,
restrict you at all.
Right.
It's like when you wear a scarf, you go, oh, I'm dying, no! You're fine. Shut up.
You do it all winter long.
and then people,
Yeah, you're literally fine.
the stuff where people are like, it'll push bacteria back into your, like, lungs, or it's like, yeah, if you don't wash your mask, like, wash your goddamn clothes.
Yeah.
Like, you walking around with dirty fucking underwear too, because you'll get a fucking yeast infection in your asshole if you do that. Like,
Yeah. Ugh. I just don't understand, because it's like, it doesn't affect breathing at all whatsoever. It's just like slightly,
But
it's uncomfortable and might be itchy depending on what mask you wear.
isn't there like a legitimate issue for people with severe breathing
No, I'm pretty sure it's made up.
problems? Okay.
I've never seen anyone say that's real. I've just seen like people go, my fucking 13-year-old retard daughter needs a mask because she's a retard. And people at Disney are like, sir, stop. Just, it says you can't come in without a mask. You mean to tell me I paid $100-something and you won't let me in? Yes, it says you have to
Yes.
wear a mask.
That's the rules.
It says it right there. I guess you hate retards, huh?
I mean, they're not my favorite, but
The dad's literally like, you must have something against the autistic, and it's like, dude, being autistic would not affect you wearing a mask, you idiot. So stupid.
Like, there's gotta be autistic people that work at Disney who wear those giant ass
of
suits
course there
who can't even breathe.
Yeah.
that's actually only who they hire.
Yeah, go complain about wearing a mask to Goofy and see how far that
Wait, so has Disney been putting like fake masks on top of the mascots?
I think they did it. I don't know if they... I have seen that. I don't know if it was every character.
Okay.
But I mean, it's a good thing to teach people. People need role models right now. There's also like, I was telling Shane about this. There's like people in Target, like run around going like, yeah, take off your mask, take off your mask. There's like a family, like little kids, just like awkwardly behind them, like, oh, we don't really want to be here.
Right.
Yeah, I saw that was in Florida.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was in Florida. And the guy recording goes, look at these fucking idiots, right when it starts. And they're just like pointing at people, going, take off your mask, take off your mask. And it's like, you guys are so incredibly dumb. I don't know why we're this far in and people are still on the anti-mask shit. And it's like, they're saying the same excuses that we were saying back when this shit first started.
Right.
And it's like, guys, that's been proven wrong. You're lying. Just admit you don't want to wear it and you're lazy.
Yeah, it really just comes down to they don't want to wear it.
Yeah.
At least we're off the 5G shit now.
Oh my
I haven't
god.
seen any 5G
That
shit
was
for a while.
actually retarded.
It was a fad, basically. We had to wait for it to die down.
Right.
It was just like trying to find an excuse not to wear like a mask or whatever, and like trying to like
Yeah. Well, the people who believe in 5G shenanigans also believe in no mask. So, because
Yeah.
they're dumb.
all lives matter.
All lives matter.
Don't wear a mask.
All lives matter, but also don't wear masks. Like, okay, it's
Excuse me?
kind of contradicting yourself, buddy. But I think the mask actually causes more deaths because they don't know anything. That doesn't even make sense as a conspiracy. You have to at least explain the conspiracy. You know, at least people who believe in like What's a conspiracy?
Fake moon landing.
People who believe in like the Sandy Hook shootings being fake, at least they point to stuff. At least they go, look, this guy's an actor.
Yeah, they give like quote
Like,
unquote proof.
His actor, this
Of
guy
it.
who was an actor, like at one point in his life, couldn't have had a kid who died. He's an actor, but at least they have something. You guys are like, how does the mask kill more? And they're like, shut up!
I can't breathe. That's how.
I can't breathe.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to stop COVID with the vaccine either, just because all those same people are anti-vax as well.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the
No,
only way-
well, good.
But I mean, like,
No.
if enough people don't vaccinate, it doesn't count for anyone.
Right.
What sucks is it's like no one is going to do the actual thing you're supposed to do. No one wants to do that. So we literally are waiting on the vaccine to stop fucking COVID and go back to normal, which who knows how fucking long that's going to be.
Right.
And then if people don't even do the vaccine, then there's just going to be a
This is
civil
just
war.
A permanent thing.
We're just going to have to kill people. We're just going to have to shoot them.
Well,
I'm just gonna be
Not a
an illegal
horrible
immigrant
idea.
to Iceland.
Canada should let us move once we prove that we've been vaccinated.
yeah.
We'd be like,
I
alright.
could see them doing that.
Give free healthcare.
Mm.
Yeah.
I mean,
Give free college.
honestly, they'd probably turn us into we wouldn't be citizens right away, so we'd end up
No.
we'd be the Mexicans of Canada. Like,
yeah. We'd be working really
Canada
hard.
just starts building.
Working
a
really hard to
wall.
get our green cards. We'll be in Quebec. They're like, speak French!
yeah.
Learn the language! We're gonna be here. I'm like, oh,
Why would they shout it in English though?
because I don't know French, dude.
Parlez-vous
I would-
Francois, bitch? Like,
You just go, wee, wee, wee.
I wouldn't go to
They're like,
Quebec
"Ah."
because there's French people there.
Yeah, I know.
But
I'm making a little funny joke.
yeah, but I don't like French people.
They'll be like, well, Canada's strict on who we let in. We'll be like, why should we let you guys in? Like, well, we do the Wasteland podcast. Like, okay,
I'm
You're in.
Shane.
you're
Okay.
I mean,
You can leave Tyler. He's not really that important.
He's
no,
just a
without
co-host.
me, there is no Wasteland podcast. We'll all be Canadians now.
I don't know. I'd move to Canada with you guys.
hmm
I mean, yeah, I don't want to. I mean, I'm so tired of America.
Our next president's either going to be Trump again or Joe Biden, which is Democrat Trump.
Yeah. But have you guys seen the TikTok of the girl with short hair and glasses?
Yeah,
And
No.
she goes,
I saw that on Twitter, and they're all making fun of her now.
yeah, everyone's really ripping on her. It's really funny.
What'd she say?
Yeah, what is
She's
it?
like, I don't like Biden either, guys, but can we just vote out the fascists? Can we please vote out the fascists? And it's like, you don't remember Obama? I mean,
Yeah.
you don't remember? It wasn't that much. Or about Bill Clinton, the first Republican, the first left-leaning Republican, Bill Clinton. And now we haven't had like a real Democrat in a long time, so. And everyone goes, Bernie Sanders isn't a real Democrat.
Yes.
Honestly, when was was Jimmy Carter a Democrat?
Mm,
I don't know.
And honestly, everything I've heard, he was a shitty president anyway, but he was like at least a
yeah, he
good
did
guy.
fucking crap.
Let me look at the list of Democratic presidents.
No, I was
And then
gonna
before
do
that, it was like JFK, right? Like for
But we've had some before, but hold on. Why does it take
Did you know George Washington was the first president?
Oh my god, really?
Yeah.
Did not know that.
so stupid? I hate
did you know Lincoln was a Republican?
you. Yeah, Lincoln was the first Republican
The
president.
Democrats were the party of the slaves.
Yeah.
Like,
They always say that too, like it means so much. Like Democrats used to support slavery. And
Lyndon
it's like,
B.
you
Johnson.
really support, like you like the South. You
Yeah.
like the South in the Civil War. Shut the fuck up.
like Republicans used to support human rights. Like, where are
Yeah.
you at now? Like,
It was probably Lyndon B. Johnson.
Which
Was a
president
Democrat.
is
Well,
it?
actually, Jimmy Carter was the Democrat before Bill Clinton,
Mhm.
And then before Jimmy Carter, it was Lyndon B. Johnson.
And before that was JFK.
Yeah. And then before that was Truman. Before that was FDR. And before that was Woodrow Wilson.
And Woodrow Wilson was actually back when Democrats were in favor of slavery and lynching and all that. He held a what do you call it? Like
Woodrow Wilson?
Yeah, he held if I remember right. Yeah, he held a screening of a Klan movie. It was the first movie that. It was the first. Historically, it was famous for being the first something, but it was also like about lynching black people.
Oh.
I didn't know that. I didn't know Truman was a Democrat. I literally didn't know.
Well,
So it's Democrats. They launched a nuke on Japan. So there you go.
Yeah.
FDR. Let's see here.
See. LBJ, Lyndon B. Johnson.
Yeah, Lyndon B. Johnson
sent everyone to Vietnam, and then Nixon just upped it.
It's not like the Democrats have always been the people, the voice of the people. They never really have been. Some people are like
Woodrow Wilson was president during World War One.
It's like, we don't want Trump because he's the worst one. It's like, okay, but he does some stupid stuff. Don't get me wrong.
He's a bad guy.
I think he's a terrible fucking president. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But like, we had Bush, who was catastrophically bad. Where I don't know how to compare them because they're bad in such different ways. But they're both just so fucking bad.
Andrew Jackson was a Democrat.
But like, Obama did some good stuff, but he did so many bad things.
Like Occupy.
Yeah, Occupy Wall Street happened under him.
Well, not just that, but like his occupation and drone striking of what was it? Qatar? Or was it?
Obama's a war criminal.
Yeah.
Obama has killed way more innocent people than Bush did.
And didn't, like, up until recently,
Bush
didn't he
killed more
have the
American
most
soldiers.
deportations?
Yeah, I think that factoid is kind of screwy because they would deport. It counts as deportation if you're denied at the border, if you're denied entry. So like when people are like, Obama made the cages that kids are in. While that's true, he didn't make them for kids. The cages were made as like holding cells for like if they caught like an actual criminal. But Trump's definition of a criminal is if you come here illegally, you're a criminal. So people coming here just to be like, can I stay here? They're like, did you just turn yourself in? They're like, no, I'm trying to, what's it called?
Seek asylum?
Yeah, I'm trying to seek asylum. They're like, no, you're automatically in prison now. And so then there's like a shit ton of people all crammed in cages, and kids are sleeping on concrete with tinfoil covers, and they piss on the floor. Right now they're sterilizing the women for
the hysterectomies.
How is that not? There's got to be something that can't be okay.
By the definition of genocide, that is genocide.
Yeah,
it's trying to wipe out a race.
Dude, people got so butthurt when AOC said they were concentration. They're literally concentration camps. That's what a concentration camp is. Concentration camp doesn't mean it has to be what the Nazis did. Concentration camps exist outside of that.
They exist in China. They exist in North Korea.
Yeah,
they used to exist in the U.S. during World War II.
Much like how Hitler was trying to persecute a race of people, and Hitler did it to a lot of races of people. But
he honestly went too broad. Like that was his like if he had stuck with like one group, he probably could have got away with it. Like America really.
Oh, the Jews were on their way out.
Yeah, like if he would have been like, "Hey, America, Britain's freaking out a little bit, but if you just want to like keep sending us shit, we're just killing Jews. Like literally just Jews.
Just Jews.
Yeah, they would have been like not like Catholics or anything. It's like no,
just Jews.
Just Jews. It's like, well, yeah, like
Guantanamo Bay could be considered a concentration camp.
That is literally for torturing. Well, the problem is that's supposed to be for our enemies, But we kind of just put everyone in. We kind of just tortured anyone who had brown skin there.
Whoever.
And then we would torture them, and then they'd be like, give us a name. They'd be like, I'm a mailman. And they'd be like, give us a name or we won't stop. And they just say like their neighbor. Like, sorry, dude. I just needed to give him a name. And so like, we ended up torturing a bunch of people on a wild goose chase that went literally nowhere because it took us forever. Because we kept doubling down on the idea that this was leading to something.
Yeah.
Well, and it's really dumb because they would do like waterboarding and that kind of interrogation. And it's been proven, like by the CIA, they were like, oh yeah, waterboarding like does not work.
Yeah.
Like you can literally get someone to rat on their own mother if you waterboarded them for like 15 minutes.
Yeah, because it's so horrible. It's like it's such a horrible pain that it's like, okay, so of course they're just gonna say something to get you to stop. They're not gonna find hidden convictions. They're like literally it's just a random dude.
Like, yeah, like they found it was actually so like the best interrogator in history was a Nazi in World War II, and he would bring American soldiers in, and he'd give them like the best meal they'd had in like weeks, and he wouldn't ask them any questions, and he would just sit there and like eat a meal with them, and then he'd start talking with them, and he'd be like, hey, you got any like, you know, like kids or anything back home? And then eventually he'd be like, oh, by the way, like just curious, like now that we're buddies, like where do you think they're gonna drop the bombs? And then he got so many people to rat on like American it like
just by being like a cool dude.
Just by being a bro.
Yeah, just by being a bro. He was literally just a bro who was a Nazi.
Yeah. But that's the thing, though. Torture doesn't work. I mean, it's fun to do, I guess, if you're like sadistic, but
right.
It doesn't actually work as far as getting information.
Not accurate information.
Do you think the reason we have less serial killers now is because the government pays them now? Like they just find these people and they like kind of like project paperclip them.
That's probably true. I don't know if they like. I don't think it's like Avengers where fucking Nick Fury comes in at night and he's like, "We're building a team," and he's like eating his wife. I think they're just like, hey, you know, you have nothing to do, nowhere to go, and then you get poor people, and then you get like fucking gangbangers, and then you get like fucking serial killers, and they all just join the military. And then they're like, hey, you're pretty good. You should be. It's like you've killed a bunch of people before. And all the gangbangers and serial killers are like, cool. And like, you guys should be Marines. Like, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
So then they go and kill. One of the members of SEAL Team 6 is like transgender now and like has horrible PTSD. And he was like, oh yeah, we killed Osama's wife. We just straight up fucking murdered everyone there. We didn't give him a chance.
Casually dropping names of all the people he killed.
He said they were very straight up about the fact that like they just killed into all the families and everything. I mean, of course they did. I don't even blame him to a certain extent because I mean, Osama was like an actual terrorist who like killed people, you know, who was plotting every day to find other ways to kill Americans. But I'm just saying. They just ran in and killed a bunch of women. But they got him. They got Osama.
They got him.
Didn't they lie about it first, too? Didn't they say, like, we got him in, like, 2008 or something?
No, they're talking about Saddam back then.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe they did say something about Osama, but it was a big deal when we got Saddam Hussein.
I remember them getting Saddam Hussein.
It was
really
like,
little.
It was a huge deal.
It was all over magazines. Like, hey, here's what Saddam Hussein looks like.
Like,
killed him
after they hung him.
They put you could find that too. That's what we did in Arrested Development. There's like this joke because I rewatched it like a few years ago. There's a joke where the dad is hiding after he escaped prison, and he's like hiding in like a little sandy cave, and they pull out the tarp, and he's got really long hair and a big beard, like fucking Saddam Hussein had. And I was like, this is really tasteless, weird. The show came out around that time, so it's like, okay, I get it, but I mean, okay. Yeah. But yeah, so, I mean, yeah. That whole time period was really fucking weird, because we had Saddam was mostly not fucking with us at the time. And we just like, well, we're mad about 9/11. He's like, that wasn't me. We got him anyway.
Got him.
Got his ass.
Yeah, George Bush came out.
Ladies and
Well,
gentlemen.
Saddam started talking shit. Not anymore. I can't do a good Bush.
God, I love cocaine.
Bush, you're shirtless doing a press conference, and you're dribbling up at your mouth. Shut up. I'm the president. Bush, it's 2020. I'm the president.
He's just reliving fever dreams of
Yeah,
being president.
keeps doing all the cocaine.
I mean, we need to make that show.
The show about Trump and Clinton.
Yeah, and then Bush keeps coming back in for
Bush comes in and out all constantly.
Just for comedic relief, yeah.
Yeah.
on drug charges, and then he's out 3 days
Oh,
later.
Yeah. Oh, hey, guys.
They just let him dry up in a cell. He comes in one day and he's high on heroin.
Yeah. Bill's like, I know. Wait, I have to do Bill voice.
He comes in, he's all itching himself and crazy, and then the next day he's perfectly fine. He's in his suit. He's just walking out.
Trump's like, we need a guy to come in, smuggle in the thing we need. Bill's like, I know the perfect guy. And Bush comes in, and Bush, did you get it? Did you smuggle in the thing in your asshole? And Bush is like, and Trump's like, I know what's going on. He's high on cocaine. He's ODing. How do you know about that, Trump? Don't worry about that. A story for another time. Starts performing CPR. Come on, you son of a bitch. Don't die on me. Bill's like, how do you know how to do all this?
It's Melania's tried to kill herself 6 times.
Trump has all of those boxes of that drug he abuses. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
No.
He abuses this medical drug you have to be prescribed to, but he has the UK versions.
Oh.
There's a picture of him smiling, and in the drawers is an open drawer that's full of fucking empty boxes of this fucking drug you're supposed to get prescribed from a doctor. He's very clearly abusing.
Okay.
And we just pretend it doesn't, because the news doesn't like to investigate anything because they're a bunch of fucking pussies.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just so everyone knows about it. We just don't say anything. That Trump is addicted to drugs. I mean, not that
That makes sense why he's up at 3 in the morning
Yeah,
every night
yeah.
too.
I mean, I'm sure almost every president has been, but I'm just saying that's a factor about Trump that people should be aware of. And so I'm making a joke that Trump knows how to treat ODs because he's had to deal with it so many times. And then how's this resolve? Basically, the end of the story, they help Bush, and then Bush is like, thanks, guys. I'll come back for you someday. And Bill's like, oh, I love that guy. And Trump's like, but wait, we never got the thing. The thing he smuggled. Come back, Bush, come back.
Bush, you gotta let me in your ass.
Bill, why do you keep making them smuggle things up their ass? Don't worry about it. Just bend him over. I'll get in there. And Trump's like, Bill, how do you know to do all that? He's like, a story for another time.
That's a story for another time, Mr. President. That was a terrible.
Bill, he's unconscious. Don't worry about how to do this.
I'll get the thing.
I'll get the thing out. Pulls out a whole bunch of those anal beads, starts pulling them out. How'd that go up there?
That's not what I asked for.
That's not what I asked for. Good work, George. And then, it's like a hacksaw or something stupid. They had something ridiculous they had smuggled in, and then they start
He
sawing
pulls
it
the
apart.
hacksaw out of his ass.
Yeah.
Hold on, it's stuck.
They pull something out so they can escape. I don't fucking know. Or it's like a file. They
from
pull out,
where?
they're in prison, James.
Okay.
Watch the podcast.
Okay.
Watch. It's like 2 episodes ago. They pull out like a nail file or something. They start filing at the bars or some stupid shit. It doesn't make any sense. Then while they're filing, a cop comes up and just lets Bush go, and they're like, "See ya, Bush."
He's like, oh, hold on, I almost forgot my file.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He takes Adderall.
Adderall?
Yeah.
I feel like that's not it. But maybe.
I've actually heard Adderall before too, but I just figured people were just. I
What's,
didn't know it was an actual, like, there was a picture of it.
Ivanka. That's Trump's daughter that he said he would date if it wasn't his daughter, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So there's an episode where Ivanka comes in and she's got something in her mouth. Trump's like, all you have to do is pretend to give me a kiss and push it into my mouth with your tongue. She's like, I don't want to do that, Dad. It's weird. Honey, it's to get me free. It's the only way. You gotta do it. You gotta do it for Daddy. You don't want to make Daddy upset, kitten.
Oh my god.
And then she's like, can I just do it with Bill? And he's like, oh yeah. I'll do it. He's like got a huge boner in his pants.
Oh my god.
He's like, I'll do it. That's my all right, that's 2 more episodes down.
Nice.
Next few podcasts I'll do 3 more episodes.
Joe Biden comes in riding a Segway, blasting Despacito.
Yeah. He played Despacito at some fucking thing. He literally pulled out his phone and goes, I don't know what he said, but I'm just going to pretend he said, like, this is for all the Mexicans. Started playing Despacito.
So the guy who co-wrote Despacito was the guy who introduced him. But it still doesn't make sense to then just pull out your phone and play Despacito. Like,
I tell you what, if I had the talent of any one of these people, I'd be elected president by acclamation. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No. The fact they just played Despacito and he's like, do your Mexicans like me yet? Bernie Sanders had the Hispanic vote on lockdown and had nothing to do with speaking Spanish, like some of the candidates tried to do. Has nothing to do with Despacito. But what it had to do with was promising to abolish ICE.
I thought you were going to say legalizing weed.
No, that's what got the youth vote.
Oh, yeah.
And possibly some of the black vote. Because on TV, they'll go, Biden has the black vote. Okay, well, Biden has the everyone above 45 vote. And all of the black vote that Biden has is everyone 45. Everyone younger than 45 who's black and who votes was not voting for Biden. They were voting for Bernie.
Mm-hmm.
But they just said he has the black vote, which is just a lie. I mean, it's true.
That.
He has the majority of black people, but again, the majority of older people, there's way more older people who vote than younger people. So,
yeah.
Of course he has the black vote if we're talking. He has all the old votes.
Mm-hmm.
But Hispanic vote and Muslim vote, Bernie had. Because he also said he didn't agree with Israel. And so the Muslims were like, oh my God. Finally an American who's against Israel. And, so see, Biden has a strategy where he's like, now young people, they want free college. They want Medicare for all, and they want legal weed. Instead, here's the official Joe Biden Animal Crossing stickers. And he had QR codes. You
Did
could
he legitimately?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He didn't do it, obviously, but they were sponsored by him. Officially, Biden. You could get like the little signs for Animal Crossing so you can hang them up.
Wow.
And it's like, and then the young people are like, well, what are your policies? He's like, I am going more towards center to get the Republican vote. It's like, okay, thanks for, okay.
what was it he said early on? It was like, no change, something, no change.
He said, well, he just absolutely, I don't know that quote.
It was like, there will be no...
He just wants to go back to Obama years.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. He wants, basically, his slogan is almost make America great again. It's not that far off.
What is it?
No, that's just what he is. I don't think he even has a slogan.
He does.
Or it's return to something.
It's some.
But he's basically saying "Make America Great Again," as in the Obama years.
Yeah.
Which a lot of people who voted for Bernie were fed up with the Obama years, and then Hillary lost because people were fed up with the Obama years and they wanted change, so they voted for Trump. Because their only options were Trump and Hillary. So now we're stuck in this cycle because the Democrats refuse to evolve. So we're just kind of fucked. But Biden has said absolutely he will not change the Obamacare, and healthcare will stay the same, and we will not have free healthcare. He hates free healthcare.
Why?
I don't know, probably because he's rich and doesn't have to pay for it himself anyway, because he's fucking president. He's also going to die anyway, so.
Yeah.
There's no way he's going to live to his second term.
How old is he?
78 or 77?
Kamala Harris is going to take over.
Yeah, Kamala's going to be president once he dies. But that doesn't mean she automatically gets to be president, like, for when it's next election time.
Yeah.
Like, we're going to have to do a primary to see if she stays. And just because you get voted in vice president, just because you become vice president when the other president dies, the president we got after Lincoln, when Lincoln died, was not very well loved.
Yeah.
In fact, everyone pretty much hated him. So
Wait, sorry, I missed that.
the president after Lincoln died, I forgot his name.
Grant?
Yeah, wait,
No.
I don't remember. No, the guy where it was his vice president took over when Lincoln died. The Republicans that took over were like, fuck this guy. So like, just because you were the vice president and you become president doesn't mean people like you. Basically, is what I'm saying about Kamala Harris. I don't think anyone even likes. Here's the thing.
Andrew Johnson.
Here's the thing about Kamala Harris. She did horrible during the debates, but the media pushed her really hard. The media's like, this is the next president. And then everyone hated her, and then Biden was like, I'm going to run too. And then Biden stole everyone's thunder. Kamala dropped out hella fast. And then Biden was like, she's going to be my VP. So now it's like, okay, the media's getting what they wanted. They said, hey, we choose Kamala Harris. And so now if Biden dies, Kamala's president. So there you go. But also, Biden... I mean, Trump's the same way.
Trump's like 72, isn't he?
Trump is old. Trump's like 74 now.
70-something for sure.
Trump was in his 70s during the first election.
Right.
He's old as fuck.
Our 20th president died the same year he was elected. Like 5 months after he was elected.
What year?
1881. He was...
Let's see what he died of.
No, I could probably look. He went into office March 4th, 1881, and died September 19th, 1881. And then,
What he died of?
hold on. It's Garfield.
Andrew Garfield?
He was assassinated.
James A. Garfield.
James A. Garfield.
He was killed?
He was
I said Andrew
assassinated
Garfield.
6.5 months.
Yeah, he was
What
one of
did he
the
do?
2 to be assassinated, right? Or 3? 2.
It'd have to be at least
JFK,
3.
this guy, and
Lincoln. Okay, so
Yeah.
3.
Yeah.
Back then it was all the rage.
why was he assassinated?
Because it's cool. Same guy who assassinated John Lennon. He was like, I just wanted to do it. It's pretty cool.
He was like he was like John Lennon's biggest fan.
Yeah, he was like, I love
Was he?
it. No, I mean, probably not, but
Well, he said he was.
he was like a
So-
stalker, I guess.
Oh.
Yeah, he was like
He's a
obsessed
crazy
about
guy.
John Lennon.
Yeah, he's a
Just
fucking crazy guy.
He was
He was
super
like,
obsessed.
I read Catcher in the Rye. It was a cool book. I killed John Lennon.
I don't know. He was just like, I want to kill John Lennon because,
Yeah,
like,
I want to
fuck.
be the one.
I want to be the one who kills John Lennon.
No, he probably made all that up. He probably fucking hates John. John Lennon was like extremely political. He probably hates John Lennon.
No, I swear to God, he was like a super fan.
No, I know, but I feel like he's just bullshitting. I'm calling a conspiracy on the John Lennon killer. It was Yoko Ono. Yoko Ono did it.
She just paid this
She
big
paid a guy.
super fan.
She's like, it'd be really funny if you just said that you were John Lennon's biggest fan. That pissed him off.
He's still in prison. The guy who killed John Lennon.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was denied parole for the 11th time.
No, I believe that. He's clearly a psychopath, but he outlived.
And John Lennon predicted his death.
What do you say?
He said, "I'll probably die by some crazy guy. Some crazy guy will probably shoot me."
What an accurate prediction.
Hey, Jesus predicted his death, and a bunch of people worship him. But John Lennon predicts.
John Lennon.
John Lennon said that the Beatles were bigger than the Bible. Okay.
I thought he said they're bigger than Jesus.
Yeah, he said they're bigger than Jesus.
Which, I mean,
and so guess what? John Lennon was second coming of Christ, and we killed him. So what's that say about humanity?
Yeah.
That we're awesome.
You know when John Lennon made those songs where he said he doesn't believe in God?
He is God.
He just no, he actually in that song he says he doesn't believe in Elvis or the Beatles. He said, have you heard it? It's called God.
I have not.
And he just says, "I don't believe in Beatles. I don't believe in Jesus. I don't believe." It's just that over and over and over.
Right.
Then at the very end he goes, "I just believe in my family." And that's it. That's the whole song.
What a great song.
He says, "God is a concept in which we measure pain." His solo stuff is fucking like mean.
Yeah.
His solo stuff's amazing. Just because it's so bizarre and angry. That's like all an acoustic guitar.
He sounds like musical Steve Jobs.
Yeah.
Like just a tool.
He knew, yeah, basically.
Yeah.
He knew that anyone would listen to what he had to say, so he said what he really wanted to say.
Yeah.
And that's when he got uber political too.
If you can get people to listen to what you say, you might as well say what you want.
Yeah.
See, we went the opposite way with that on the podcast, and we just say whatever we want, and then no one listens to us.
No, that one dude. Shout out to the one dude.
Yeah, shout out to you. Cumtown Man.
Guy says we're Cumtown. You should have said we're better than Cumtown, because we are.
Oh, so apparently the guy who killed Lennon was pissed off because Lennon said that the Beatles were bigger than Jesus.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, so it was a religious thing.
So it was a fucking Christian.
Mm-hmm.
Not very Christian of you.
Or a Jew.
He shot him, and then he...
Can't discriminate against the Jews.
I don't think a Jew would do it.
He shot him and then sat there and read Catcher in the Rye until the cops came.
Really?
Yep.
The detective just brings the guy in.
I knew they found Catcher in the Rye on him. I didn't think he was actually reading it.
Yeah, he just sat down and read it until the police came.
He's like, "Hey, it's a pretty good book. This book's pretty dope. I never knew. If he's a Christian, he probably doesn't like Catcher in the Rye very much.
I don't know. It's so weird.
He's like, did you like Catcher in the Rye, Shane?
I haven't read it.
Oh, were you guys forced to read it?
I have not.
Did your mom say you have to read Catcher in the Rye?
No.
I do not know what it's about.
I had to read it in high school when I was a junior. It's just about a guy. It's literally, you know those movies there where it's like, I'm a white teenage boy.
Yeah, isn't it? It's just
and that's the whole fucking book.
It's just a coming of age story.
It's a story where basically nothing happens at all.
It's just an.
Why is it so like hated by Christians?
Well, he hires a prostitute.
That's it.
And he's like, I'm gonna lose my virginity. I'm fucking sick of this shit. I'm like 16. I should fucking have fucked a girl by now. And so he hires a prostitute, and then he gets cold feet. He's like, can't we just talk?
So this is just like a Seth Rogen movie set in the 60s?
Yes. And then the pimp comes, and he's like, fuck you, kid. And he's like, I didn't even fuck her. And they make him like pay like double or something.
Oh, God.
And then he gets in a taxi cab, and the taxi guy's like, where you going, kid? And he's like, take me to the park. And he's like, it's midnight. He's like, I don't care. And he goes to the park. He goes, I wish I was still a widow boy. I don't like being an adult now.
And then he hangs
himself. So then he goes to his like sister or little brother or something, like this little sibling. He goes to their elementary school. And he gets really mad because someone wrote like, fuck this. He put the F word on the wall. He's like, bullshit, little kids are gonna see this. And then he's like, when I grow up, I don't want to have a job, okay? I want to be a catcher in the rye, which is a made-up job I just made up. Like, what's a catcher in the rye do? You're just like in a field with flowers, and you just play with little kids all day. That's all I want to do. And he's like, we get it, you don't want to grow up. That's why they have that story about him buying the prostitute, and he can't do it because he doesn't want to grow up. But no one knows what that fucking book's about because they're too stupid, and they go, I hate this book. But it's really not that hard to figure out. But like I said, people are dumb. So then the guy killed John Lennon because he didn't know it was a fucked up book. He's like, this kid's just whining the whole time. I'm gonna kill John Lennon. I don't get it.
Catcher in the Rye is a terrible book. Kill John Lennon.
When I was a junior, every kid in class was like, I hate this book. It's so
John
fucking
Lennon.
stupid.
Every kid in class is like,
Man.
kill John Lennon.
This book really makes me want to kill John Lennon.
I don't know what this book's about, but I fucking hate the Beatles.
There's just like subtle demonic messages in the book.
Yeah.
You read it backwards.
Yeah, it says
It
kill
just
John
says
Lennon.
kill John Lennon
Yeah.
over and over.
That's funny.
Didn't notice that one before.
The author's like, oh yeah, I thought it'd be funny if people like
The author,
killed John Lennon.
the author's like, yeah, I just used this book to write about John Lennon, how I hate him. I hope he dies. And John Lennon died. Oopsie daisy. There's this in Come Together. John says, shoot me. Do-do-do. Shoot me. Do-do-do-do. And someone shot him.
He was asking for
I
it.
always thought that was weird when I first realized that was the lyrics to Come Together.
I would not have known that if you hadn't just said it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
In
didn't
an
know that
interview,
either.
Paul said he made the bass really loud because he didn't want people to know he was saying "shoot me"
Makes sense.
because he was afraid someone would shoot John Lennon. When someone shot John Lennon. I'm not making that
Did
up.
John Lennon just want to get killed?
Probably. John Lennon was very John Lennon's a weird guy, James. I don't know if you've seen the pictures of him naked and stuff.
I try not to look at those actually.
Well, that's out there. If you want to see him and Yoko Ono, and boy, are they neither one is a very.
Aren't they spooning a dog or something?
Oh, maybe.
Okay.
There's a lot of.
This is a
pictures of
picture of. This was taken the day he died.
That's a really famous.
Wow.
Wait, that wasn't the day he died.
Yeah, it was.
No, they were broken up the day.
You know what? I'm picturing.
I
No.
can't believe it.
No.
They
No.
copied that for Archer.
Annie
And-
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, and the Mrs. Archer is doing that same pose with her dog.
It says.
Oh.
It says Annie Leibovitz's portrait of Lennon and Ono taken on the day of the killing.
Whatever, I don't care.
You're stupid and wrong and
They
stupid.
were broken up.
Well, fuck you.
When he died, they were broken up.
I don't think so. They were
they
married.
Yeah, they had fucking marriage problems because John Lennon beats his wives.
No, they were.
He cheats on
That
them.
photo was taken the day he died.
Oh my god.
Is this why you have to wear a helmet?
I've seen that photo before. I used to watch a lot of Beatles documentaries. I've seen that photo before. It has nothing to do with when they died. I'm just saying-
No, it doesn't. But
Oh
that was
my
on the.
God.
It was taken the day he died.
It was not.
It was.
What website are you reading?
Wikipedia.
I'm promising you,
Okay.
citation
what
needed.
exactly
That's
did
all
you
I'm
say?
saying.
It says taken on the day of the killing.
Yeah.
That's not
Tyler, it says it right here
I
on
don't
Wikipedia.
care.
It says Annie Leibovic.
No, but go to the sources and it says
Went
Shane Miller.
to the Lennon's
of Lennon.
apartment to do a photo shoot for Rolling Stone magazine. She promised them in. She left at 3:30. Lennon gave his last interview to San Francisco DJ Dave Sholin. He left and then he was shot.
Whatever. I've seen that picture a million times.
Yeah, how did you not know it was taken on the day he died?
Jesus, Tyler.
No one's ever said that before.
Such a simp.
It's super icon. Oh my god. How is that even possible? It's no simp September. I would never simp. Ever. I may have simped. I don't know. I still am not quite sure about what it means to simp and what it means. I feel like if you just talk to a girl, you're automatically a simp.
Yeah, just don't talk to girls.
Forgive me, Father, for I have simped.
I'm on my knees.
There's also a picture of Lennon signing an autograph for his killer. Like
So
right
he was his fan.
hours before he was shot by him.
Well, he was. You can get autographed by someone you hate.
This sounds like
I would.
Remember when iDubbbz got his autograph from Tanamon Joe?
Yeah.
He didn't exactly like her.
I would probably want an autograph from someone I was gonna kill.
yeah, honestly.
Like that's like a really cool like souvenir.
What if you had them autograph the gun you killed them with?
I don't.
Why would they autograph her?
Yeah.
It's America. You can autograph fucking whatever you want.
So you're gonna point a gun in their face and
No,
be
you
like,
hand them the gun and you're like, autograph this.
and what are they
please."
gonna do? Like get a soldering iron out and like
They pull out their magic marker.
That's not gonna.
it'll wipe off.
Nah. It's a magic gun.
Okay. The photo was taken on December 8th, 1980. Guess when John Lennon died?
Guess is wrong, Tyler.
December 8th, 1980! I hate you! You're stupid! End the podcast right now.
Well, do an actual outro.
Okay, bye-bye.
No, you have to
Kisses.
say something.
Something.
I hate you. Every time I say it, you say something. Like you're a fucking 12-year-old girl. I think she's really funny.
Bye-bye.